Hello everyone, welcome to seletech learnings. Today in this video we are going to discuss how to swap two numbers with and without using the third variable. Let's get into the code editor. Let's take two variables x and y, like integer x equal to 10 and integer y equal to 20. So we want to do swapping for these two numbers, like we need to store x inside y and y inside the x. We can do that using either using the third variable or without using the third variable. Let's now print these values before doing the swapping. We can use system.out.println and we can add these values to print them in the console. Let's add y as well, y equal to plus y. So this way it will give the neat console log. So then we can do our logic of doing the swapping. Let's first do with using the third variable. Let's take temp variable, integer temp. So we just need to take a integer with temp. So and we need to do the swap, right? So for that, first we need to store the value of x inside the temp variable. So I'm just assigning the value of x into the temp variable. So once I have assigned the value, so the x value is now inside the temp. So I can now replace the x value with y. So for that I can use x equal to y. Here I am replacing the value of x with y. So anyhow I have the x value inside the temp, right? So now inside y I can use that temp value, which is nothing but the x value. So y equal to temp. So here I am assigning the value of temp into the variable y so that I can achieve the swapping. So now after completing these three steps, now the x value was shifted into the y and y value is shifted into the x. Let's print it out and see whether it is working or not. So let's open the command prompt and run our program. Just move the window to the down to see the program. So now we can use javac to compile the file and java to run the file. So javac swapping.java, which is the file name, it will compile the file. If there is any errors it will throw, if no errors it will nothing will be written. So we can use java and the class name again without extension. So we got the results and we can able to see the value of x is shifted to y and y is being shifted to x. Let's now see the another way of doing without using the temp variable. Let's write it down. Let's remove the other code. So we have to write our logic over here to do swapping without using any other variable like temp or anything else. So for that we need to use mathematical logic. So just first add the two variables whatever we got. So the sum of two variables is nothing but a 30. So we can store that inside something else, right? So we should not use any other variable. So let's use either x or y to store the value. Let me use y. So y equal to x plus y. Either we can use x also, no issues. So based on that we need to update our logic. So the sum we got is 10 plus 20, which is equal to 30, and we are storing it inside a y. So for doing the swapping we will make use of this y, which is nothing but the sum. So first we need the value of x, that we should add make it as a 20 because that is the value of y. So we can make it as 20 by using the sum, which is nothing but the 30. So if we subtract 10 from that sum value we will get the 20. So we can use y x equal to y minus, because y is the sum, we want to subtract the 10 from that sum. The 10 we can get it from here because the current value of x is 10. So likewise, like by subtracting the current value of x we can assign the value of y into the x. Similarly for the y, like we want the y value to be 10. because currently it is 20. So it should be equal to 10. We can make this 10 by subtracting 20 from that sum. So 30 minus 20. So this way we can make the value of y to a 10. So we can use sum. Currently the sum is inside y, so we can use y minus, and the value of 20 we need to subtract. So the current value of x is 20. So we need to subtract x from that y. So by doing this, we can able to swap without using any other variable. So the logic here is to save the sum into one of the variable, and using the subtractions logically we need to do the swapping. So let's try to run it using the command prompt. Let's use Java C and the file name to do the compilation. So I'm using edit plus here, like for better visibility of the code. So we got an error while doing the compilation because we forgot to put the semicolon over here. Just put the semicolon and try to compile and run it again. So compilation is successful. Just run this. So we are able to successfully swap the variables without using any other variable.